Good evening, folks. How are we all doing? Thank you very much for joining me. We are on the standby countdown to the start of the stream here very shortly. So this is our countdown to the live stream. So we have a fantastic night of railway action coming your way. Bit of talk going on in the forums about the people are actually whinging and crying about the brand new Colin Arkin timetable being released only on PC first, on PC Steam first, and then released later on for console and that. Well, as one person did say, thank you to the dude with Scott written on it, same name as me. Hey, g'day, I am Scott. Welcome aboard. Somebody wrote on there that the shoe's on the other foot. And it's true, because usually console get, the DLCs, 8, 9 hours, 7 hours, 8 hours, 9 hours, 10 hours before PC does normally. So, the shoe is on the other foot, and it's about damn time. So, you should be thankful that it's not a full-blown, update. Technically, because we've not got Todd 4 and Skybox and that. You watch, as soon as you console players get your hands on it, you guys are going to start saying, the lighting's terrible. It's already been pointed out. So I can warn you guys already that the Todd 4 trains that are going to be on the new timetable are going to look shocking on the railways, folks, because they're just going to have that real bad glare on the railways. So hopefully, fast PC players will have a model sorted out, but I highly doubt it. Because that's just that's a Todd issue. It's a lighting issue. Anyway, we're going to be with you guys very shortly. So yeah, Chris, I have pointed out to you. You asking, is that a German train? And yes, it is. It is a German train. This company was founded in 2002. Was first talked about in 1999 though. So it's they run in parts of Germany, and they're very, very nice. I really, really like it. The seating inside's been done as well, so it's not just a slap on the livery. It's very similar to what the team did for the West Coast Main Line South Section mod, where they've not only just done the livery, they've done everything, inside out, So, we've had mods like that before for Train Sim World. So, I'll show you very shortly what it's like inside. It's only the one car, by the way. It's only the first car, and then the rest of it is the regional Deutsche Bahn livery. We're going to be on the Tharandter Rampe tonight, first up. It's going to be a decent hour trip. So I just got to use the restroom, and then we'll fire her up. We'll be with you guys in a couple minutes. Yeah, Subway Sim 2 is releasing late tomorrow night, by the way. I found out it is going to be late tomorrow night. So I don't think I'll be live streaming tomorrow at this point. To be honest with you guys, I'm so damn tired today. So don't blame me if I yawn through this stream, because it's not because it's boring or anything. That's completely the opposite. I'm just so damn tired. I've been truck spotting today and I put in a lot of kilometers of walking. My legs are killing me. So yeah, more so at the bottom of my feet, my hips and my knees are just ripping me. So yeah, I did two areas today here in Sydney. There's going to be 2 full-length truck spotting videos coming your way. One's going to premiere tomorrow and one it will be on Thursday. So do look out for that. It's going to be absolutely damn doozy. And I think we might have one for Friday too. So we'll soon find out because, yeah, I've got tomorrow looking after my daughter and then she's back at school. Yes. All right, let's fire her up. Welcome to the 127th edition of All Aboard Live. Get involved in our chat. Subscribers only. And welcome, ladies and gentlemen. How are you all doing? Let's get into it. We're in the Marl tonight, ladies and gentlemen. The Marl, it is the 100th SAR edition. By the way, folks, I've had a dude that I've been working with. I can talk to you guys about some more about the American Truck Simulator side of things tonight, actually. Been talking to you guys about some projects that have been happening behind the scenes. I've been working with another modder. Folks, named JDM for Life. He's from Belgium, and he loves the Australian content with the trucks. And I appreciate that because he's European. Absolutely fantastic. He's planning to get a visa and everything to come down here and everything. But anyway, let's get on to the rails first up. So yeah, cut a long story short, I've been trying to get him to have a look at some of the old SWR Customs mods that no longer work, including the Legend Star. So I currently got him looking into the errors and the shadow issues and everything with the freighter T-liner. So we're hopeful to get that all solved, and if it does get solved, we will be releasing a complete blown update to the Godfather's freighter T-liner. And it will be there'll be credits for this fellow as well put into it, because obviously, you know, this has been my dream to work with other modders as well. So to be working with another modder now is fantastic. So you know, we're cracking heads now. You know, they're doing the truck side of things. Trailer side of things, I'm doing the skin side of things, so things are starting to work out quite nicely. There's inside the seating, by the way. Look at that. Looks like that 80s style, eh? Might be a case of gotta dump everything. Everything's on. I might reset it. This is what normally happens. Sometimes they play up after you go back into the saves. I swear the save feature is just smashed up. We all know that the information on the timetable is all smashed up. It's saying foot only, and you know there's multiple bugs. I'm hoping that that's one of the bug fixes that they actually haven't on this update, that they're actually fixing up the information on the timetable. But there is the timetable there, RE3 3784/3856 at Dresden Hunterpanoff. That's where it's actually going to, but obviously we're going only to Chemnitz. That's part of the game. What's that say? HBF, HBF. just keep it at that. Right, let's get the higher beams on. There's a bit of CIFA on. We'll close these blinds at the back. Chris, if you're watching, g'day to you. If you are watching, I don't know if you've sent that message earlier, but yeah, we've covered that. Crazy Aussie, if you're watching, hello to you. Hello. There's my baby next to me, actually. That's the train that that belongs on the left Rhine, actually. So when the left Rhine part 2, well, the second part of it, the S-Bahn, Frankfurt comes in, you betcha, we're going to take a full trip with this baby from the Chemnitz to Mainz, and then we'll go from Mainz to Frankfurt. It'll be all on one video. All on one video. It's going to be a big video, actually. I'm going to have to... Man, it's going to be such a big gigabyte one. Anyway, we're not too worried about that. Don't forget, Wednesday is dedicated to the Colin Arkin, folks. So we're going to be doing a special with the new timetable. It is expecting to release it's either today, later today, or it's tomorrow. I'm probably more leaning towards tomorrow, but for it. So, and don't forget, at the end of the week, folks, we have the brand new cargo line pack free intermodals. Yes, yeah, this is one I'm going to be really excited about. Yeah, so different seating inside this thing as well. It's really cool. Look at that. It's got a pram on the side there. Looks like a guitar case or something. Coffee. There's a wheelchair on the side there as well. Look at that. There's a wheelchair. So yeah, this is German-based, this company. They do a few different routes, which is fantastic. Give me a second, folks. Just gonna have a look at the settings. Looks like they might have changed some of the settings. Might have changed on me. Yeah, I don't know why it does this. Why does it do that? Why does it do that? I do not know why it does it. There we go. That looks better. I'm like, hang on. The game looks a bit yuck. So that's what shits me, you know. You go to change your settings and everything, and they're supposed to save and everything, but 9 times out of 10 they don't. You always got to play around with them. That's been a very long outstanding issue, and yeah, it's just like one of the most longest outstanding issues that seems to come and go. It works for a little bit, and then all of a sudden the patch comes along and it just smashes it up again. It's like I've said to you guys before, they put a band-aid on their knee. It's like putting a band-aid on your knee, you know, and then all of a sudden it gets ripped off. By the way, I'm getting lag again on my my end here. So I need to go to the Nivea control pen, the Nivea broadcaster. I need to change my settings again. Don't know why it's doing that. There we go. Is it still lagging? Is it still lagging? Might be right now. Okay. It's all good. Alright. It should be right. Yeah, it's not lagging now, is it? I don't know what's doing that all of a sudden. It was working there for a fair while, and now the backdrop wants to lag me in every game. Weird. That's why a lot of people are going back to 1.4 with the view control panel. But I'll be honest with you guys, the backdrop used to play up as well back then, all that. So yeah, I don't know. I might go back as well. I don't know. Just test it out and see if it's better. Anyway, there's no big drama. I just like to have the backdrop off so you guys can see more of the game. You know what I mean? Like. Anyway, you're not missing out on much. You know, another screen there, it's just empty. Oh, we're not stopping at the station up here. Oh, okay. So this is what, a semi-fast service? Oh, we're stopping at Tharandter. There's a few stops along the way. It's very unusual just not to be stopping at this stop though. Yeah, very unusual not to be stopping here. God, I don't remember the any time actually going through there and not stopping. I don't think it's many. I'm pretty sure it wouldn't be many at all, unless it was a high speed train or something. But yeah, I'll be safe to say that pretty much more than 95% of the time we've stopped at all the stops. But I have, mainly when I do this route, I've always gone to just Tharandter and haven't done the full blown for quite a while. So that's what we are doing today. We're doing a full blown. I think the last time I did a full blown was the opposite direction. So yeah, we're heading from Dresden today. So it's not just German action today, folks. We got some UK action coming your way as well, and that will be on the Mile Main, and we'll be on there later on. Yes, the ghost route, I have tweaked around with the passengers again with the custom engine. So will it be the silver bullet? Look, I'll be honest with you guys, I'm a veteran of Train Sim World, I'm an OG of Train Sim World. There's no silver bullet. There's no silver bullet. Will there ever be a silver bullet? I can't say yes, I can't say no, because you never know. Kilometers to our next stop. Thanks for joining us, Chris. Crazy Aussie, sorry. I almost called you Crazy Ostrich. Crazy Aussie. If you're watching, g'day. Crazy Ostrich, there you go. Holy crap, we're actually going through this station too. This is starting to get very worrying. It's like, hang on, we're not stopping at stops we normally stop at. Building in the way there. Taurus veteran, welcome aboard. Silver Bullet is actually a train as well. Trying to think, was that the name for the Santa Fe passenger train? I think that was nicknamed. I'm not sure if that was the Silver Bullet. I know it was Silver something. That's one thing I would love to see with the F8 for the Cajon Pass. When High Iron was doing the Santa Fe pack, I thought, oh, hopefully they're doing the passenger train. You know, that's what I was hoping at first. And but now I was thinking, oh no, surely they're doing the freight. They're absolutely stunning. Really looking forward to the Cajon Pass release. Actually, that is actually going to be happening in May. So that release should be a couple of weeks after Cargo Line pack. So roadmaps next week. I wouldn't mind betting we might get a preview of the Santa Fe pack. Maybe we might not, because it being a game pack, it probably might not warrant a preview. High Iron Simulations. You know, there's one particular American dude that mainly covers High Iron Simulations releases for Train Sim Classic. I'm pretty sure he's well known by the US community on the Train Sim Classic era. So I've watched multiple occasions of his videos and stuff, and you know me, High Iron Simulations is actually building a route as well at the moment, and I think because they're doing Santa Fe stuff, maybe it might be the Arizona Divide for Train Sim Classic. Maybe, I'm hoping not, because it'll be very similar to Cajon Pass. It's like that desert type thing. Feather River Canyon, they've done that on Train Sim Classic. They've remastered it in Train Sim Classic as well. It's hands down my favorite US freight route. It's absolutely stunning. So that would be well loved by the rail community, because yeah, it's got a very unique section where the train splits off either direction. It's sort of like that Van Diesel, Paul Walker moment, you know, going the opposite way. You know. What's going on? It's not the first time I've had problems with 766.2. It's got a mind on its own. That's at Liam. At Liam. Say hello. There's some passenger stuff up the top. There's different colours, and then you've got the sort of like that 90s vibe going on the seats there. Time for drone cam, folks. Here we go. That Train Sim Classic sort of look going for it. There's those old passenger stuff there. Nice. There's actually one particular exciting thing for Train Sim World that we might be able to show off this week. I'm going to test it before I do anything, though. Just make sure skins and everything run on it. All the razzle dazzle. I have asked him that question actually, because I know with the KSW Max Superliner Triumph, if you put the drivers, you got options for left or right driver, and I know if you drive on one side, the skin actually has to be mirrored and flipped the other way. So that actually prompts me to do the same company but do it twice. But it just flipped the logos like they, look like they flipped it the other way. But they actually turned out on the truck the correct way. Ah, we're going into the far station. It's not the one in the middle. Probably got no passengers on this one. Oh, hang on, there's one. There's one. Hang on, nah, I see another one. They're just popping out. Playing a game of peekaboo, eh? Oh, there they are. Peekaboo! Fucking pricks. It's like that, when you have your birthdays, you think you're not getting a party, and then all of a sudden the lights turn on. Surprise! Like fucking hell, I didn't ask for a heart attack. I was hoping to get a night with my girl tonight, and you bloody go screw it up, you bastards. God, I hate surprises. Oh, looks like they just come off the ceiling actually. bounce off the ceiling wall. That's it. So yeah, there's the seat. God, these remind me of actually some of the. You know what really bugs me about these type of seats, folks? Like, it feels like that real, like, I don't know, you sort of get a bit of an itch from those type of seats. By the way, the PSIs have changed the colour as well. The nice green ones. I like these ones actually. Colouring is quite lovely. Yep. So 143 on the other end. Next stop is in 8.9 kilometers. By the way, folks, we got confirmation for a release date for SimRail's Warzone route. It is on May the 1st here in Australia. So it is releasing this week as well. So, man, I already told you guys it was a big rail week, and it's even bigger now with the release of that. Because I questioned them about it on their one of their latest videos on their YouTube channel. I was like, you guys said it was coming in April. We're almost at the end of April. What's going on? Well, you want to release it on the 1st of May. It's our time, 1st of May, obviously. So, yeah, you go and release it on the final day of April. Pretty much, technically, is a May release. It's when you release it on the final day of the month. You don't classify it as it's being released on the month you actually said it was going to release, even though it's the final day of the month. Doesn't make it any so. You know what I mean? It's releasing, so. I'm going to wait for reviews and stuff for it though, and just see how it goes, and then I'll look at videos and stuff, and then I'll like I've said to you guys, I've sort of really never gotten into it because of just the way the controls are set out and that. I just don't really appeal to me. It's exactly like Dovetail. There's multiple micro shadows and bugs and the frame rate issues and like all this stuff. So never gotten into it. Sort of did there for a little bit, like around leading into the full release. I was like here and there with it, but same with Subway Sim Hamburg. I never did too much gameplay of it. I ended up getting rid of it, ended up rebuying it when it got completely rebuilt, and it was way better. But like I said to you guys, I've always preferred the U-Bahn, the U-Bahn 1 for Hamburg on the Train Sim Classic side of things over the U3. It's not taking anything away from Aerosoft. Aerosoft have really not got a crash history with building their own games. They had a fantastic Train Sim Classic, one particular Train Sim Classic German route. They had absolutely rip-off a route with one of them. Very unique, that station just there, folks. There's nothing like it because it goes around a corner and then goes into a tunnel. Really cool. Yeah, the station, the German Train Sim Classic route they did, Aerosoft, a fair while ago now, they had the Minties, the Minty trains on there. That's actually when I first discovered the Mint German trains. I was like, oh wow, these are really nice. Earlier tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we had a American Truck Simulator uploaded video, and the full replay of yesterday's Sunday Night Lighting the Highways American Truck Simulator live stream is now showing as well. And a full replay of Saturday Night on the Rails. If you didn't join us last Saturday, yes, we were live with Train Sim World on Saturday night. It was the 81st episode of Saturday Night on the Rails. So a full replay now showing. It's on, if you go to our home screen of our channel, just scroll down the page, you'll see it on the past live streams playlist for Train Sim World. It's there. yep, 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 yep. Nice conversation going on back there. Everyone just saving a half ass. Just smoko. I wasn't on no smoker today. I was out truck spotting and once again got some great footage. So this week, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be bringing to you our truck spotting full-length videos from Rudy Hill at the M7 motorway at Rudy Hill as part of the National Highway. And yeah, on the northbound side of it, which is really cool. So north and southbound traffic. But the good thing about the Rudy Hill one this time around, folks, is I actually went up a little bit further into some areas that I haven't done before on our videos around there on the M7. So yeah, a little bit something new. So that is going to be coming your way tomorrow. And then later in the week, we're going to be bringing to you our truck spotting trip to Eastern Creek, which will feature the M7 motorway, the Great Western Highway, and Wargrove Road, ladies and gentlemen, around Eastern Creek. So it's going to be absolutely fantastic. And a bit of the M4 motorway entrance and exit also in the mix on that. So, and you'll also see a bit of the trucks coming down off the Lighthorse interchange, which the M7 motorway meets the M4 motorway. It's one of the big intersections here in Sydney. And yeah, many great interstate and local trucks involved in this video, as well as some other things as well, folks. So yeah, there's quite a nice car that is involved in I can't remember which video it is. I think it might be the, I'm pretty sure it's the Rudy Hill one with the car that's involved in it. Nice Ferrari, put it that way. Nice Ferrari, and in the Ferrari color too. Really nice. Won't tell you what Ferrari, but it is a Ferrari. And there's a hot rod involved in it too. And man, later this afternoon I captured a truck actually carting something very cool. Actually, very cool. Yeah. Also, the Stardust Circus was going through the motorway today as well. So I've got a bit of the Stardust equipment going on the videos as well. So do look out for that on the upcoming truck spotting videos. A bit of the Stardust Circus trucks going through. That screen of mine needs to be dropped. It's too big. Just give me a second, folks. I'm just gonna bring this down. It's just way too much. There we go. That's better. This looked like a horror show for you guys. That's better. Here to do Train Sim World, not Aussie Don World. What the hell? The train won't slow down. What the hell's going on? That was weird. The keyboard didn't respond after I flipped backs and forwards off the screen then. Oh well, we got in there. So I was panicking then. I'm thinking, shit, I'm gonna screw this. Lucky it's not the old days where they had the red signals. It would have been an automatic fail. soon as that gets to 10, we should be right to go. There we go. That's what we've got to wait for. We've got to wait for this handle to go not exactly on 5, but it's more so this red bar that goes around the 10. So I'll post up that video overnight, folks. I was actually 50% in posting up another American Truck Simulator video, one for Thursday, and yeah, I've got a couple more ready to go for Friday. So our second Craig Arthur skin's going to be premiering on Friday, folks. So the I actually seen a couple of Craig Arthurs in real life on my truck spotting today, folks. I think it was actually one of them, though. Was it one or two? I know the black and purple one went through. That's what I said to you. There's a few different variants. And I've got the pinkish maroon and black variant, and then I've got the green and black variant. But yeah, there is other variants. There's a brown and darker brown version as well, which has the striping. It's completely different to the ones that I've got coming up. And then yeah, there's a grey and black one, and there's there's a few different variants. There's the Optimus Prime one as well, the blue and red. The Optimus Prime one, I would have to do it on probably have to be done on the W900. I'm trying, what the hell is this? Typical bloody freezing around the corner shit going on now, and there we go. I should fix it up. Ordered some more truck shirts today, actually. Got some Scania stuff, actually. So I don't mind Scanias. I tried to look for some Volvo stuff, actually. But, got a couple more beanies coming, like more of the hats coming out as well. I got the Camworth one, but I'm gonna be. I've got a Scania one this time, and a couple Scania shirts, and got a MAN shirt as well, the MAN truck. TGX. Got a few of the TGXs today, actually. A lot of Volvos, a lot of 2021 model FH5s today as well. I think one of them was an FH6 too today on my truck spotting. Pretty sure it was an FH6. If it was, then that's the new one. And I swear, I'm pretty sure it was an FH6 because it was mink. It was smink. Like, it was creamy, like, it was chrome, beautifully, massive truck. Yeah, I like the Volvo Globetrotters as well as the Scanias and that with the European side of things. Mercedes, yeah, they're not too bad, but yeah, we don't have the Renaults here in Australia. I've never captured a Renault, I don't think. Maybe once or twice, but actually, I might have not. But yeah, the normal suspects went through today. The Freds, and you know, we got a Fred today. Yes, we got a Fred. Finally, it's been a few weeks. Got a friend, the usual suspects, you know, the Woolworths, the Coles, you know, the Bronshaws, the Coastals, the Henners, the Rodneys they went through, you know, the -1s, the CFLs they went through as well this afternoon. Actually, the CFL actually has a 70th, I don't know if it's their 70th anniversary this year, but I've seen today their 70th anniversary trucks go through, and I thought, ooh, okay, are they having their 70th anniversary this year? That's something I'll have to check out, and if they are, then I'll have to do another CFL skin with the 70th anniversary, because I recently did both of their green and the white designs on my freighter T-liners, and released those in the 19th skin pack. I fixed that up, by the way, folks, today as well. I've pushed it downwards. I haven't checked it to see what they look like, but I have corrected them to not look as big as they're supposed to be, because yeah, they looked bigger than what they are actually in real life. Yeah, so Colin Larkin timetable, there's a bit of talk going on the forums about, you know, people whinging about it not being on console, and it's like, well, you know, this is calm. It's not calmer. It's just like the shoes on the other foot for you guys now. You guys have to wait, and normally we have to wait for the DLCs to release. Like, for instance, we had to wait 8, 9, 10 hours later for West Coast main lines, Just Trains Oversharp release. You know, you guys were enjoying it, you know, for many hours before we got our hands on it. Like I said to you guys, it releases at a ridiculous hour here in Australia. It's like 4 a.m. in the morning, 5 a.m., 6 a.m. in the morning. So it's like no big drama for me, because, you know, I'll come in and do the gameplay in the morning, you know, when I wake up, and do the introduction tutorials, and I'll do the live stream in the night time, our time, which is daytime in Europe. Early hours in the east coast of the US, and overnight in the west coast of the United States. But like I say to you guys, if you can't join us live, there's always a replay for you to enjoy at your own time and pleasure. And it doesn't matter what time zone you're in, you know, like, you can always come along, watch our gameplay. Replay is always provided, and I welcome all true rail fans on board. I do real life trains as well. Yes, I captured a couple of trains today actually on my trip. There's the Melbourne design train going through there. Victoria train. Yeah, so I captured. I actually captured I went on a B set today, actually, and I also captured another V set. I couldn't get the number at the front, so it was on the back. It was V set number 10. But because it was an A car, it would have been a different number at the front. So, because yeah, it was a 4. They'd taken 2 4 cars, put it together, and make it the A car. Because they classify the V sets as a 4 car. So when there are an 8 car, yeah, they different numbers on either end, because they are classified as 4 car. And yes, the V sets are working still here on the Western Main Line here in Sydney. They're the oldest train on the network. I noticed a bit of talk on the forums with the May roadmap as well, and I'll probably have to agree with you guys that yeah, we're probably not going to see too much movement. Probably a lot of the stuff's going to be pushed backwards again. I don't think there'll be a US announcement for a route again. I'm hopeful that there is, but I don't think there'll be much really going on, to be honest. They'll probably talk a bit more about ATS's route maybe and show off a bit more footage and stuff, but I'm hopeful for an announcement date, but yeah, it's... I think S-Bahn, if S-Bahn Frankfurt actually pushes out of the 0 to 3 month category, then I'm definitely going to be putting my hat on the table and saying this is a Train Sim World 6 core route. And once again, it'll just prove that they, you know, you really can't rely on the roadmap anymore. The 0 to 3 month category, the 0 to, you know, or the TBA category. You can't rely on it. Whatever's on the roadmap is what's getting built. Is it going to see the light of day? That's the question. So, yeah, I don't really... like I've said to you guys for a while now, I really think the roadmap's really starting to become stale. It's just... Yeah, we're at that time and frame, like we're in a different era now than what it used to be for the roadmap. You know, the roadmap is now a not so reliable source. You know, it's just, you know, whatever's coming, just watch this space. Will it see the light of day? Question mark. You know, once again, the Train Sim Germany, you know, released their train was on the roadmap for 3.5+ years, whatever. Still hasn't seen the light of day and is, you know, back on the roadmap. Is it going to be back off the roadmap again? Everyone will be like, nothing new here. Like, it's starting to get to the point now where we're seriously looking for competition. We're looking for some new developers to get out there and actually give Dovetail a damn real good run for their money with official licensing and all this stuff and pure quality gameplay, build their own in-house gaming engine that's gonna, you know, blow any train simulator out of the water, you know. It's actually, you know, is gonna be built by pure hardcore rail enthusiasts, not these school leaver nerds that don't know shit from what, you know? It says it's on foot. You know, like, I can't even give you guys what the timetable is anymore because, yeah, this bug has been going on for quite a while now. We're on to the Tharandter Rampe, folks, and we're heading to Chemnitz. We're heading from Dresden to Chemnitz. Are you going to be purchasing the new cargo line pack, Chris? I'd probably say you would be because you've been looking forward to the cargo line pack, haven't you? The third one. You got the first two. This one's going to give. I do believe it's Creators Club compatible too, so you'll be able to put your own branding and stuff on the sides of it. Like, you know, if you've seen branding on containers in your neck of the woods, and you know, you might want to challenge yourself and do some Creators Club content. I'm hoping Melbourne Dan, actually, great fella. He's done some real companies on some freight for for Train Sim World in the past. And he's also done the Melbourne train that went through before, the Victoria one. That was done by him. I'm hoping that he'll do some branding on the containers and stuff, because we need the Linfoxes, we need the Alloys, we need the Kents, we need the Blammies, we need the, you know, I'd like to see Nollies on there too, the Nolans. You know, we need all these real brands and stuff on them. Yeah, looking forward to it. Yeah, it's not a bad price on it too, so it's not too expensive. So it's the same price as the other cargo line packs that we've had. So it's about $35, $30, something like that. So it's pretty good. Might be a bit cheaper than that. So yeah. New scenarios and stuff for West Coast Mainline, South, and for East Coast Mainline. So West Coast and East Coast Mainline. Yes, more content for the East Coast Mainline. I know we just had some, but we're getting more. Obviously, we'll have the abilities to take them onto other routes as well. You know, other UK routes, like, you know, we'll take it along the Suffraget line, obviously, and we will definitely take it on Southeastern High Speed, Brighton Mainline, if we so desire as well. Yeah, just to name a few. Tees Valley line, yes. That's one particular route I would love to see them bring up to Train Sim World standard, actually, with Top 4 and everything, would be Tees Valley line. Just been such a unique, you know, industrial freight route, you know, freight route. No, it's got passenger as well, but it's more of a freight, industrial atmosphere, and yeah, I really would love to see that particular route actually receive the Train Sim World standard. Jesus, there's a lot of cars on that one. That was a pretty decent freight one, that one. I was just talking about freight, and there we go. It's like, yes, you want freight? We'll bring it to you. A bunch of cars coming through. Thank you. Speed change coming up. We're a little bit behind the timetable, folks, but that's okay. I'm probably, you know, not surprised. You know, we had a few issues with the train there back further, and yeah, it's all good. It's all good. We're not here for a short time anyway. We're here for a long time. That's what it's all about, you know. Like we're here to entertain. Oh, there's a bit of a split in the ground just there. I've seen that back there. That's something I've never seen before, actually. So there might be a new bug. I have played this route long enough to know. So yeah, that's definitely something I've never seen before. Like it's been an earthquake. It's opened up a new dimension. It's Minecraft. Steve, have you been here? Speed change approaching. 2.9 kilometers to our next stop. I do believe it's the. We've got a couple stops to go. Actually, oh, we've got a few stops to go. Actually, it's taking a bit longer than I thought it would be. Anyway. Yeah, so I've got my daughter tomorrow, so one more day to go, and then she's back at school for another term. So yeah, her damn Catholic school, you know, we pay all this money and shit, and then, you know, you, well, she pays it, I don't. Mother pays. The mother's Catholic, see, it's the mother's side. It's not nothing to do with me. I'm not a religious person. My religion is trucks, music, video gaming, entertainment, just enjoying, you know, giving the world entertainment. Like I said, like I'm just a person that likes to entertain. I'll just like to try to give enjoyment to people that you know, are down and out, and you know, need a bit of laughter in their life, a bit of humor in their life, a bit of fun in their life, and just come along, have a conversation, and enjoy. So here's a choo-choo. That's right. That's what we are. Next stop is 6.8 kilometers. Yeah, it's not so much the roadmap is BS, Chris. It's just, it's really starting to become pretty unreliable. More so because of just the way that Dovetail, I really think the way that they're starting to act, especially since the Train Sim World 5 release, more so, is that it's very, like I've been explaining for years, they're very, very unreliable when it comes to, you know, releases and, you know, bug fixes. So these are the things that Colonel Failure, Sam, spoke about years ago about Train Sim World, how they're going to run into memory problems later down the track, and this is starting to tell now. And he basically said that the practices are never going to change. They're always going to give you a load of bullshit, and they're going to try to make it all lovely-dovely and trying to sell it, which obviously, you know, if you're running a business, you've got to try to make a selling point somehow, don't you? But I think their selling point where they're releasing annual releases every single year for a whole so-called new Train Sim World, which is, and I'm telling you because I'm an OG, we haven't had a full core change of the Unreal Engine since Train Sim World 2 Rush Hour, folks. That was the last core update, okay? The last massive core update was from Train Sim World 1 to 2. That was a big update, massive update. But the last core update where it changed gaming number engine, the Unreal Engine 4, the Unreal Engine 4 number from 423 to 426. Okay, that was the last time that we had a change of the core. More so, the first one was a big jump, but the last one wasn't so much of a big jump. And we haven't had a number change since Train Sim World 2 Rush Hour. And then we've had Train Sim World 3, so Train Sim World 3. Train Sim World 4, so-called Train Sim World 4. Train Sim World 5, so-called Train Sim World 4. The only reason they're doing that is because they're trying to sell it and trying to make you bring out all these fancy bells and whistles, which are actually proving now not to actually work when they release the game. Or maybe a couple weeks later, they'll tone it down and they'll get rid of the feature overall. This is why I love people like SES Software, alright? They take their time to release stuff. It's not perfect. Like we got the information on the console for that shows all the bugs and errors and stuff. And like my live stream the other night, one of the errors come up. You know, it was a SES issue. You know, not one of my truck or trailer mod issues. You know, it was a SES issue. Clear. And I know the difference because of, you know, played the game long enough now, and I'm a modder for the sim. Obviously, I know ins and outs, but not the full ins and outs. But man, if I knew how to use Blender and everything, I'd be building my own trucks and trailers. No way about that. I wouldn't even bother with Train Sim World probably then either. As much as I am a rail fan, I'm sad to say that, you know, the only thing it's gonna sell me Train Sim World 6 is the S-Bahn Frankfurt release at launch for that, which like I said to you guys, I'm more leaning towards it being a core route for Train Sim World 6 at launch. And that's the only reason I would move to Train Sim 6 at launch this year, because like I've been saying to you guys, this is going to be the year that I finally say, no, I'm not going to get it at launch. But like I said, the only way it would sell me is if they entice me to something that I've been wanting in the sim, like S-Bahn Frankfurt. Massively been wanting that. So, the only reason it enticed me Train Sim 5 is it was the West Coast Mainline South, and you know I've been wanting West Coast Mainline for so damn long. And then we got the announcement that Train Sim, like Just Trains, were doing the other part of it too. Yes, there's some floating poles back there. I've seen those. Yeah, the West Coast Oversharp part of it's was coming too. I was like, holy crap, we're getting two within the space of a couple of months. Really good. Good. Awesome. UK routes really got me bent. I've been speaking to you guys about certain ones that could be releasing. Elizabeth Line could be one. East Coast Main Line South section could be another. Then again, they would have to do a 12 car, so class 700, which we're way overdue for that. I know we used to have the Brighton Mainline modded timetable with the 12 car variant of the class 700. But it was just a sticker slapped on there and a 12 car version of the one that was in Train Sim. Speaking of class 700, that's one train I haven't taken for a ride for quite a while, haven't I? I have not taken the class 700 for a trip for quite a while. I reckon that might be something that we'll do next week on our live streaming action. See, I haven't done this one for quite a while either, so this is why I'm doing this route tonight. 3.8 for the next stop. Chemnitz is followed by that. We are behind the timetable by 3 minutes. Actually, more than 3 minutes. What time did we get there? 10:55. So we're running behind by 6 minutes. Sounds like the train's actually today. We're on the Western Main Line in Sydney. I came off the train and then all of a sudden I heard an announcement that the train was running late by 3 minutes, and I'm thinking, oh, yeah, nothing unusual for the Western Main Line. They're always running late. And then as soon as I got back this afternoon, they were running late still, and they were running late by 4 minutes. I'm thinking, yeah, nothing new. That was weird. That was like it was going to crash the desktop just then. I've had that the last couple of streams actually. It just feels like it's going to crash to the desktop, and it makes that sound where it's that typical crashing the desktop sound. It doesn't end up happening. No spamming the chat, please. Oh, you're going off the sound I just did. That's what it is. I'll take that one. I thought I was spamming the chat then. It's not. Spamming the chat, it's constant. My apologies on that one. Right, here we are. Oh, thank you very much for that. Appreciate it. Here we are, 15, 13, 12, 11, 10. Yeah, so this particular train just here is part of a mod that I've got. Changes. That's what shits me about the game. It just wants to bounce the camera. Yeah, it just changes the seating color inside, and PSI changes. Pretty much about it, and obviously the livery on the side. So yeah, this is a real German company. They've been around since 2002. A little bit of information about it on the Wikipedia. Yeah, I would like to hear some information about the Japanese route, to be brutally honest, with the next roadmap. This is one particular route that I'm not too excited for, but I'm not going to deny the scenery. This is one route that I haven't played on Train Sim Classic actually, but I know it is a slow paced route, but it's more of a scenic tour route, where it's sort of that style of, what can I put it as, sand patch grade style, where it's slow, but in a passenger format. But scenery wise, it's going to blow you away. Like, it just, what they've shown already, it's just absolutely off its rocker. So I was hopeful that the workshop would be doing the Tokyo route. As you might not be aware of, the Tokyo Metro Tokyo route on Train Sim Classic is absolutely awesome. So I thought, I'd love to see Union Workshop do that for, is it Union Workshop? I think it is Union Workshop. I'd love to see them do it on Train Sim World. And yeah, when I heard that they were coming into the into Train Sim World to do something, I thought, hopefully it's a Tokyo route. And it ended up not. I was like, oh no. Yeah, the way the passenger behaviour is at the moment, I'll probably say it's probably a good thing. we want it when they've got a new passenger system where it's actually working properly. None of this, flying up in the sky, not actually spawning at stations, all this stuff. Yeah. Because if that happened in Tokyo, then there'll be a riot. It's already happening in London, so there's already a riot going on. But if it's definitely Tokyo, it'll be like definitely a riot. Because it's always loaded the passengers, no matter what. So, would be nice to see them do a Tokyo route eventually, but yeah, it has to be done right. got to take my little princess out tomorrow. I'll take her. It's the final day of the school holidays. Well, technically she's not on school holiday. It's just a pupil-free day because of the bloody school. So yeah, I'll take her out somewhere tomorrow. I think she wants to go and do something. She's already done this school holidays already this week, but she likes it that much. She wants to go again. So I'm like, okay. The mother was like, she doesn't deserve to go out earlier. I'm like, what? Hello? I don't care if she's been naughty. She can go out with me if she wants. She's not naughty with me. It's always good. She's very similar to me. She loves going to Time Zone. She loves going to the video arcade. She's like me. She loves the video arcade. If I showed her what the arcades were really like, you know, back in the days with the Street Fighters and Mortal Kombats, you know, all the good stuff, it'd be a completely different story. But the arcades are so different these days than what they were back in our days. Damn. And then multiple hours on Crazy Taxi and Daytona USA. How many times on Daytona USA? The virtual tennis is in the arcade too, man. A lot of the old school games that I used to play when I was a kid too, the Galicas, you know, the pinball machines, They've got the pinball machines these days, but they're not the same as they used to be. Like all this Star Wars, like back in the days, yeah, pinball machines were off the chain, and there was rows of them, not just one in the arcade or two, you know, or going there and there's none at all. I've been in a couple time zones where there's been none. I'm like, what the hell's going on? This is not an arcade. This is not an arcade. There's no pinball machine. It's always been my dream to own a pinball machine, but I'm just worried that if I do own a pinball machine, it'll put me the damn bloody wrong one on, you know. I remember the Crazy Taxi pinball machine. They actually did do a Crazy Taxi pinball machine a long while ago. Ah, man, if I got my hands on a Crazy Taxi pinball machine, I'd be absolutely really happy. And the arcade version of Crazy Taxi in my house would be bloody good too. The amount of hours I've spent on Crazy Taxi in the arcades here in Sydney back in the days in the CBD. I remember the one down in the middle, down Town Hall there. That's what got me really hooked on it. Then I went to Dreamcast, so I was like, yes, I'm getting this console because of Crazy Taxi. That's the only reason I freaking had a Sega Dreamcast. I was always a Sega fan growing up anyway, but yeah, when Crazy Taxi was going on, I was like, yes, I'm definitely getting this console. I'm so looking forward to the remake. I wish they'll hurry up and give us a date. We keep going on their X page. I'm like, hashtag bring Crazy Taxi now. Yes, Shinobi's gonna be good. Yes, and that was my childhood as well, Shinobi. But I want Crazy Taxi. I just hope they have the real stuff like they did though, with the Pizza Huts and the KFCs and the Burger Kings and all that. We used to deliver stuff too. Was there Levi's? It was Fiddler and Levi's back in the record store that we used to go to. In the church, of course, the baseball field, police station, hospital, the train station. We used to go there too. What else was there? There's a few other ones there too. Oh, the popcorn parlor. There was that one too. Down at the end of the table card as well. Yeah, there was a few different ones. I used to like to be BB Joe on it though. He was a bad one. He drifted out sideways, hit the nos, backs and forwards, launch. So much fun. And then they had the little mini games on the Dreamcast version. I remember they used to jump off the ramp and you used to have to go so far down. And they had the bowling pin one as well, with the bowling pins. Right, let's go back to the main menu. All right, enough talk of that. So yeah, we're definitely going to be doing Crazy Taxi when it releases, folks. Don't worry, 100% doing that. You know, I'm looking forward to that more than GTA 6. be honest with you guys. You know, GTA these days is like, yeah, yeah, I've been there, done that. You know, I'm an OG of GTA, of course. But, yeah, it's basically, yeah, getting crazier and crazier and crazier. It's like, when it releases, so be it. You know, it's going to be on bloody console. Freaking, you know, we've got to wait till, 2030 by the time it releases on freaking PC. The way it is, it's probably most likely going to happen. But, yeah. It happens whenever. Yeah. Will I be here? We'll be at war. We'll be at war yet then, or what's going on? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. I might be married before the freaking game gets released. Oh, look, I got married before GTA 6. Somehow, miraculously got married. Right. My way. Here we go, the deserted route. I could say deserted route, can't I? Stratford to Clapham Junction. Yep, that's the one. 45 minutes. Right, here we go. We're going to be going more than 2 hours tonight. I can confirm that. Two Y73 Stratford to Clapham Junction. This is the mile May, the overground. We're with the class 378. I'm quite surprised there hasn't been a mod added for this. I think they might have gotten the sounds correctly. Because, yeah, ET165 has just basically jumped off the planet. I don't know why. What's going on there? Yep, done. TPWS and AWS operational. So we have passengers here, and there's the Elizabeth train. Sound modded, of course. Right. I think I've done everything. What's this say? Cleanliness. Resolve cleanliness is essential on all compartments of this train. Waste, sponge cloths, paper, or any other compartment must be not stored in the compartment. Well, imagine if they open up the compartment and they find a bunch of stuff on there just as a joke. Yeah. Class 66 going backwards. Well, that's cool. I like that. There's a cargo line pack, by the way. That one, is it? Yeah. Is that cargo line pack? Yeah, it is. Yeah, that's the last one we got. Here we go, enjoy the ride. Scenery wise and everything, this is absolutely top notch, but yeah, it's just a passenger behaviour that's been a real kick in the guts for this route. Yeah, that is the Elizabeth line next to it, Chris, and also the Great Western, Great Eastern goes up to Ipswich. Done that in Trains and Classic. That goes down to Liverpool Street in London. So they get that confused with Liverpool Lime Street. You haven't received a patch or anything yet today, Chris, for your train sim wall? Or you haven't been on to check? I'll check the forums actually and see. I'll just be on my phone here for a second. We're in cruise control at the moment, so we should be right. Yes, there has been a game update. There we have it. So the game update is okay. So they've had some fixes to multiple floating objects on the Netherlands route. So the next update is now live, being a range of improvements to several routes. We're starting with the major headline. The Colin Arkin updated timetable is now available for us on PC. Oh God, I wish I could pause the stream and actually do the download and then come back. I'll do it today. Nah, now I know it's actually live today. Guess what? We're live tomorrow for Tuesdays. Colin, it's not Wednesday now. It's not on Wednesday. So, Tuesdays is live tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. Colin Arkin modded... Oh, well, it's not the modded timetable. We did the modded timetable action on Saturday night. It is the new timetable. So, we're going to be live with that. God, we should get live tonight, eh? Anyway. I can't. I'm just... Yeah. I'm so dead tired already. Well, welcome to the deserted... Oh, hang on. A couple of passengers. Are they going on the train or off the train? No. Is there any passengers on the train? Oh, there is a couple. Still deserted though. Okay, so this update brings new services and layers and boosts the timetable from 552 to 4,000, with 600 of them playable. We've made further fixes to the Netherlands route, fixing multiple floating objects around the route. Get down from there, sign, and scenery improvements. We've also had several updates for a range of other Train Sim World add-ons, which probably Mile May is not one of them. The Maiheim route has added more foliage on the disused track. Missed overhead line at Stifler Strut. Sorry. Added the missing palace for the university, for the Maiheim University. Thomas the Tank Engine has received updates, fixed the issue causing the camera to lock on Thomas's arrival scenario. Fixed the issue where players were able to walk through the cab doors. Fixed the issue causing Thomas' headlamp not to be lit. Alright. Castle Warsberg has fixed the issue where two ICE-free units coupled together didn't have the front hatch open. Brennan Molenberg has fixed the DBBR425, fixed the issue on scenario 1 where the AI service caused a spud. Frankfurt folder updated the track baluster landscape material to match the new textures from other European content update. Added overgrown textures to section at Wittheim. Fixed a signal at RE50. The Frankfurt was shown incorrect. 8 instead of 80. Fixed the issue causing 1000 hertz to stop working. Oh god, the West Coast mainline's really got another patch. Fixed the issue causing an object to get stuck on set throttle brake 1 during heavy traffic scenario. Hey, we've got a couple passengers. Hey! Fix the issue in scenario designer for West Coast Mainline South causing a trophy name not to display in English. Okay. Fair enough. God, this route needs fucking passengers badly. Route signaed is Cane Creek, the East Coast Mainline diesel rail pack. Yeah, they haven't done any patches for the mile, mate. See, we're not going to get any fixes for this route until they do the fucking extension, and then probably by the time they fucking do the extension, there'll be a whole bunch of range of new fucking bugs that'll come out, and I guarantee you the passengers probably still won't be on this damn fucking route, because you know how many times have they attempted it and it hasn't fucking done nothing, you know. Sorry for the swearing, but seriously, like, it's just beyond a joke. And I know everybody keeps not blaming the damn modder that did this route, but seriously, one person doing a route is not good. I'm going to blame the mod. I'm going to blame the person that did this route. I'm going to blame Dovetail. I'm going to blame the whole lot of them, because seriously, they, you know, you can't just say, oh, it's not just that person. You know, they got responsibility as well. And if they knew about this before they released it, then seriously, you know, you're being taken for a ride, and people try to suck up. Don't suck up. If you suck up, then they're just going to keep getting away with it, aren't they? Like my mates said to me a long time ago, you need to stand up and stand tall. Be a man. Oh, we've got passengers here too. Look at that. A couple of them, but it's better than what it has been. But there's still none coming off and going on the train. Well, there was passengers. I don't know where they went to. Must have went on the train. Like, this is London. This is supposed to be packed, you know. Like, there's supposed to be a heap of passengers, you know. It's you're coming on and off the train, like on the platforms. It's, you know, like, you seen how many passengers were on the first run we did? Even if it was like that, we're satisfied. Anyway, it's good to see to get it in the extension to Richmond, but I really would have loved to have seen them do Richmond and had to do it to Clapton Junction too. Yeah. We could go past Westfield London then. Even though we all know it won't be official, because they haven't done Stratford Westfield's legit, have they? I would like to have seen actually someone do a mod where they could have put the Westfield logo on the side of it, but anyway. This station is Dalston Kingsland. There's the other overground route next to it now. Coming out of the tunnels. Yeah, I would have liked to have done more footage of this route, but so, like, I've sort of tried to stay away from it because of the ghost. I call it the ghost route now. Unfortunately, it is the ghost route. It's just, yeah, it's not taking anything away from the route. Like, I know the route off by heart from Training Sim Classic, and you know, it's a North London, of course, North London route. North London line. Who's the mile bay these days? This area just here is a bit of a bend though. Like, yeah. I'm surprised there's no speed changes there actually. Perfect. Yeah, so I told Matt that he really needs to get his ass into gear, you know, and actually start fixing up all these passengers that are not just appearing here on this route. At the moment, it's just a fucking ghost train. Yeah, I understand where you're coming from. Yeah, I was on the train the other day. Well, I could see some passengers over there, but they look like they're just standing there and not just communicating like us two are. Yeah, I know. We're not communicating. We are communicating, but they're not, you know. Jesus Christ, there's an echo going on there as well. Don't know where that conversation was going, but anyway, we're going to continue. It's not about them, it's about us. Yeah, I wasn't planning the live stream tomorrow night actually, but I still might not. I might just still do it Wednesday. I just think, you know, like, everybody's got to be doing it. You gotta get the likes of UK Sim and yeah, British Ace, of course. British Ace is gonna do it. Yet again, you might not get the British Ace doing it because, yeah, he probably would. But he's more known for the UK content, obviously. You'll get your German folk doing it as well, of course. Yes, definitely. Felix, is it? Is it Felix or Flex? I know there's one Flex. The dude there, he'll probably do it. Wooden tag to all the journeys. So the wind rush, that's the other line. So this is where it's supposed to be going to, folks. So we're going to be getting five new stops. So Atchins Central, South Acton, Gunnersbury, the Crew Gardens, and Richmond. So I would have liked to have seen it go to Shepherd's Bush and Kingston Olympia, that is the Westfield stop. Pretty sure that's the Westfield stop. Like Westfield London's right next to it, and you go past Stamford Bridge and all that on that too. If there's any Chelsea fans out there, but yeah, I don't really want to talk about the soccer. We had a terrible season. Manchester United. I'm pretty sure that this was the worst season Man United had of all time in the Premier League. I'm pretty sure it's definitely the worst season in a very long time. I know we've been going downhill more and more, but it's like I don't follow the soccer so much more so now these days, because ever since it moved from Foxtel here in Australia, or KO, yeah, it's not been the same. I didn't even know who was in the Champions League semis and all that. Like, I've seen Barcelona's back up there, and I've seen that Arsenal was in there. I'm like, holy shit, okay. We're not surprised on Arsenal, but I've seen Inter was on there, Inter Milan. I was like, ooh, okay, that's interesting. And PSG's there too. I was like, oh, no surprises there either. But I've seen Arsenal actually knocked out Real Madrid. I'm like, oh, that's interesting. We're ahead of schedule on this one. We were behind on the last one, now we're ahead of schedule. That was a Train Sim World 2 route that we were on earlier tonight as well, folks. Was it Train Sim World 2? Hang on. Train Generator. Yeah, that was Train Sim World 2. Or was it 3? No, it was 2. It was 2. Going under the East Coast Main Line was a Class 801 heading into King's Cross Station. Camden Road next. Next stop is Camden Road. So Camden Road, Kinnish Town West, and then Gospel Oak. Change there for Suffragette Line. Goblin Line, that is. Hampstead Heath, and then Finchley Road and Fogdall. West Hampstead. Bromsbury Park. Kingston Rise, and Wilson Judge. Brighton Mainline, Chris, and also the Portsmouth Direct. One route I would love to see them actually announce is that one actually to go down to the harbour there and they have ferries that go over to the Isle of Wight from there too. So it'll have that sort of connection there, where you could basically do that run, and then you can say, oh, you've taken a ferry over, and then you could do the Isle of Wight, you know. But they also, you go through via Wimbledon with that as well, so it'd be very unique. You could have some scenarios in regards to the Wimbledon, you know. People would need to get the Wimbledon station, you know, the big tennis tournaments on, you know, the championships on, you know, got to get this. Obviously, they won't call it that, obviously, because of Dovetail, you know, copyright issues and all that stuff, but they'll have some sort of tennis scenario where you could have passengers, you know, dressed up in, you know, like they're going to the tennis. Maybe some tennis stars, who knows? It might be some, maybe put some tennis, like put some NPCs in there that actually look like they're dressed up to go play tennis. Who knows? Southwest trains, Chris. Southwest trains. There's class 709, I think it is. 708, 709. There's runs on there. Which is basically the 710. It's just a different number. Kentish Town West next, followed by Gospel Oak. Gospel Oak is next. Change to Gospel Oak for connecting services to Suffragette line. Testing cruise control going up to it because we are ahead of schedule. This station is Goswork. Change here for connecting services to the suffragette line. London. Calling London. London calling. You see me at the nearest pub in London. Hey, hey, give me a pint. You know I'm just gotta get point. Hey, give me a pint of bourbon today. You could find a tennis racket. Yeah, tennis. Not tennis balls maybe. Well, tennis balls and racket would make a lot of sense. Throw in the bag as well. So the bag is empty, and then you got to maybe they'll be next to it, and then you got to put them back in the bag. Maybe we'll make a zipper sound. Zip. And there's a big tall sailing ship down at the end of that harbour too, so maybe one of the collectibles could be maybe a toy version of it, you know, or a boat in the bottle, maybe. That would make a lot of sense. Yeah, that would be cool. And then your usual suspects, you know, your road, your route map and. The emergency thing again, probably again. Maybe because you you go to Waterloo on that route actually. Maybe they could do maybe a ABBA sort of thing. Maybe like something to do related to ABBA, even though they're not from the UK. It's yeah. Like obviously here in Australia, many people adore ABBA. So I think a lot of people around the world do. You know, the history of their music was one of a kind. So they got their nostalgia like the Beatles, the Rolling Stones, you know, AC/DC, Metallica, lots of Metallica and all that stuff. You know, they've got that nostalgia. You know, there's that one of a kind sound. You know. So I like to stand here next to the door, so I'll make sure that nobody enters. And if Matt Pedestal does go in there, then we just lock the door and throw away the key. Okay. I am now in charge. We will make sure that we release stuff when we actually get the real people in the community actually test the actual version that gets released to the public, and then we can actually fix the bugs before they actually do release the actual proper release. None of this, oh, we must have money now scenario. There's like a photo I've seen over the last week actually about Dovetail. Actually, they covered the Mr. Krabs from SpongeBob. And it was the one when the fish was interviewing him. He says, "What do you desire more than anything?" And it's like a dovetail side, and it said on the bottom, "Money." Of course, it had the money bag. Yeah, like we all know. Like, there's been multiple people over the years that have said they're cash cows, they're cash grabbers, you know, all this stuff. Like, yeah, I could say yes, yeah, that's true. But also, I could say, well, it is what it is. You know, I'm not going to keep harping on it. You know, I've said my 2 bits for multiple times, and I don't need to continue to spin the same old record over and over again. You know what I mean? I still play the game. I still enjoy the game. So, you know, as much as it is a pain in the butt, you know, it's like anything in the world. Nothing's perfect. You know, at the end of the day, you know, we're here to enjoy. Yeah, Waterloo. Maybe that could be the chance that we finally get an actual toilet that actually works on a train station. It's at Waterloo. I'm just being. I can just imagine the amount of people that would definitely go for a simulator called Toilet Simulator. Yeah. You have to be the janitor and clean the toilet. You just look down at you just open the bowl up and there's this big giant brown. Get the plunger. Oh no, thank you. Just thinking about it's actually quite funny, but anyway. So yeah, we're definitely going over 2 hours tonight, but we started the stream early and we had a bit of a couple of minutes countdown into the stream like we normally do, just to establish our viewer base. There's 3 stations remaining. 4. Yeah, 4. Even back there it says the leaves, you know, and the leaves are supposed to be flipping upwards and that, like they do on the Suffragette line, and they don't even do that on this. So, yeah, that's another issue with this route. You know, that's not a big thing for me. Missing passengers is what the problem is. So I'd like to thank everybody that has come along to the stream tonight. So thank you, good night to the $1.49 there, appreciate that. Liam was in earlier, he said hello, thanks for that, appreciate it. And the Crazy Aussie wasn't on our stream tonight. I don't know what's going on with the Crazy Aussie, but he might be watching, but it's not involved in our chat, so... I say hello nonetheless to all my regulars out there. Hamster Cheeks, if you're watching, buddy. I haven't heard from you for a while. If you're there, g'day, welcome. And Amazing Leon from New York City, welcome. Yeah, I know a lot of people have been wanting that to happen for quite a while, and then when we actually seen the toilet recently on one of the German routes, I think it was, or German locos, and it had the toilet, and everyone was. Then Jamie was actually on that stream, and he's like, "What's going on?" They had a little crack up on the stream. I thought, "Oh, this is actually hilarious." I couldn't believe my eyes when I seen it. I'm like, oh my god, that's got to be the first ever toilet in train sim world. That actually is on the train. There is one. There is one. It's not working now, obviously. I'd probably say that no, I prefer not to be. Like, it's not toilet sim. It's not toilet sim world. You know, that's it. You know, we're all about trains. We're all about trains, trucks, trains, no toilets. Thank you. That's it. Mind you, today I actually had to pee a few times on the truck spotting, but yeah, I made sure nobody was because I was on the bike path. It's like a bike path and a passenger and a bike path as well. But I made sure no bicycles were around. I'm like, nobody's going to see me. They're flying past at 80 kilometers per hour. They're not going to see me because it's 80 at the moment because of the works that are going on the M7. It's part of the project leading up to the brand new M12 that's going to go down to the new Western Sydney Airport here in Sydney. So nobody's going to be seeing me when they're on the highway. I don't care if they don't. You need to pee, that's it. I'd rather take that than fucking leave it on and fucking risk fucking getting cancers and shit. No, thank you. It runs in the family, so... You like to see it open up and it'll be like somebody sitting down on it and they're like, "Oi! What are you looking at?" I'm looking it up and relax. That actually happened to Kayla here recently over the last year. She was at the hospital. In the toilet, someone opened the door. I'm like, hopefully your pants were up. Nobody's going to be seeing it except for me. Not while you're on the toilet, though. It is what it is. Next stop is the final one. Yeah, I just got a trophy. Drive 100 miles within the speed limit of the Class 378. There's the Bakerloo line slash Lioness route. West Coast main line is there as well. Okay, there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Very nicely done indeed. We hope you enjoyed that one. So yeah, I'll have to go and download the new patch now, and yeah, well, we might be on the air tomorrow. We're not sure. I'm not 100% certain at the moment, because I was planning to do tomorrow for my weekend Waves American Truck Simulator content, because I am still missing a couple. So yeah, I need to do new skins and stuff. So I might not be live tomorrow. I'll dedicate my time for that. So I'll rather do it tomorrow, because yeah, Thursday I'm planning to go out again for truck spotting. So yeah, right. So there we have it. A nice platinum medal right there and there. Very nicely done. Okay. So Thomas and Friends has had a little patch as well. So the patch notes are at the Dovetail forums, folks, if you want to know what's involved in the patch. So do note the brand new timetable for the Colin Arkin is now available for the PC Steam players. If you haven't downloaded the new patch, the new patch is now available for download. And yeah, do note the PC Steam. Yes, we get it before you console players. Blow it. About time. Calm as a bitch. Thank you very much for watching. Anyway, that's all we've got time for all aboard live. I'm joking. Relax. You know, it is true though. Like, I've seen the forums, I've seen the chat on there, people whinging about it only being on PC, and it's like, hello, like how many DLC, you keep getting DLCs before us, and you're now whinging about this little timetable with no Top 4 and update, or no Skybox update or anything like that, no up to standard update, and you're still whinging. Like, seriously. When you start seeing the lights and the way they act in that, then you gotta start whinging. And you'll be like, oh, we don't care now. Trust me, when you see my live stream, I'll show you what I mean. Anyway, that's all we've got time for. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great day. Full replay will be provided. Added to our past live streams playlist for Train Sim World. We've got a playlist for introduction tutorials and a playlist for the uploaded videos side of things as well. Don't forget, later this week, Subway Sim 2, also coming on the YouTube channel. There'll be some new game. Well, there'll be our first lot of gameplay for that in uploaded video format. And yeah, we've got more American Truck Simulator content, more daily shorts, and full-length truck spotting video will premiere on the channel tomorrow at 7 p.m. Australian Eastern Daylights. Daylights over. Australian Eastern Standard Time Zone at 10 a.m. UK, 11 a.m. Central Europe, and 6 a.m. in Eastern States of USA, and I think it's 6 a.m. or it might be 5 a.m. and then overnight on the West Coast of USA. But yeah, our latest truck spotting full-length video will be premiering tomorrow from Rudy Hill at the M7 motorway, and we're doing new parts of the M7 at Rudy Hill that we haven't done yet, also in this video. Take care, enjoy the rest of your day. It's bye-bye for now. is starting to download the update now. I'm going to give you guys the patch that I've got for... here we are. I'm downloading the brand new patch now here on my PC, and it's 1.6 gigabytes. 1.6 gigabytes. There you go. Thanks for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day.